It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
The sun is set. There's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. The Ravens will have a rocket time for the NFL on EA Sports. And everybody, thanks so much for joining us. Make it fun one to tune into. I'm Kid Scott Stewart. NFL quarterback Brock Jordan. We got two quarterbacks here on who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing a lot, but taking it themselves too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL. And passers will have their place, they always will. A lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards to keep that defense honest.
Justin Tucker has us all teed up. And we're off from Arrowhead. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here come the Chiefs, staking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them on fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He picks up 28 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First and 10 from the 41. A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Back to throw, Mahomes. Quick hitter, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second and 10 now. Completes this one to Rice. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10 now from the 30. They send a tight end in motion. Looking to throw, Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Now it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it, room to run. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Mahomes. Got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the reigning MVP, the 2nd of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Decades before Lamar, there was a guy named Michael Vick that was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, it is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, in the pocket, and as a franchise quarterback.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Lamar back to throw. They dump it off to the back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ooh, almost to throw the costume. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
They'll run now on second down. And he's brought down after a short gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Finds Aguilar. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Flying down the middle with Henry. And they needed more than one defender. That powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. So through on this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Now here's Lamar. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now it's Jackson. It's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And coming off our first points of the ballgame, they're going to take over now trailing 3-0. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air, Mahomes. Able to get it to Moore. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's out of bounds. Never really got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Dump off complete to his running back. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Slot receiver headed left. On 1st down, they'll run. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 46. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Lamar. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. Nearly an interception on that play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
To the line they go. It's second down. Here's Mahomes now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Throwing is Mahomes. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
To throw here on 1st down. He's got it near the 10. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. They'll set up the screen. Jukes one defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now it's Lamar. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. Over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Gets this one to Andrews.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Still sticking with the passing game. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chiefs 7. Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Looking to throw Mahomes. Edwards-Helaire reels it in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 36. Hauled in by Rice. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. One of the tight ends motioning left. Here's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Eddie Jackson. And the Ravens get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. That's taken in by Henry. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, Brock, so 6 points hinge on whether he secured that football without it hitting the ground.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. Most defensive-minded head coaches, when there's a score at play here, points at play on the board, you're going to take the risk and make this challenge.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chiefs 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now it's Mahomes. Caught on the left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st down, ball at the 36. Back to throw, Mahomes. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. He's trying to push the field. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will extend their lead as time expires in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break. We're happy to welcome y'all back to the start of our 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's taken down after a short rush at about the 36. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now here's Lamar. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. No return on that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. The Chiefs and this running back headed back out for a new series. And we always hear running backs say one fumble is too many for a game. Well, he's lost one now. The low point in a game that's had a lot of struggles for him on the ground. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Second and 10 now. Completes this one to Rice. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. First and 10 now from the 30. Option design here. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Henry on the catch. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So it'll be second down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Moore's got it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
From the gun on third down. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
The give here on second. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They'll come up first and 10. Running once more with Henry. Escapes a defender. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5. Here's Lamar. Dump off complete to his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, like the QB did right there. Sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
Only a yard that time, and now it's second and goal from the 1.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
They give it to him up the middle, and he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
So now, here's third and goal. Jackson throwing here. Has it in close. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but two touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
31, Chiefs 10. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now off play action. Hits his man on the out route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made. They get 35 out of that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. This, our last play of the quarter. Here's Mahomes now. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Chiefs have possession, and this final quarter begins with them in a massive hole. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Going power with a big tight end. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Back now, pressure on its way. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the gun, Henry. And this one is stopped after getting up past the 35. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 2nd and 5. Completed to Flowers. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
Well, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Running it after the penalty. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Got him 5 yards back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the backpack time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. They've got first down from the 31. Motioning the tight end now. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Now it's Mahomes. Down the middle, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now from the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. To the air, Mahomes. He's got it, room to run.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The Ravens returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Now here's Lamar. That's taken in by Henry. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. First and 10 from the 41. They run. Here's Henry. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to the well again. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And he's got this down to the 40. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They're set up at the 35 now. And they'll take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. And they'll kneel it down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple of reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silence because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.